morning. Let's get started. Lift your palms up, facing the heavens, and just drop your arms as you do a little bounce. And on your exhale, so today's class will relieve neck and shoulder tension. So as you do this, release the tension in between your shoulder blades as you exhale. Now, a lot of these movements I'll share today are my go-to when I get a migraine. I get migraines pretty often. So hopefully they'll be useful to you as well. So now there's a variation to this. It's a little wacky, but it has really helped me. So as you do this, lift up your shoulders, like scrunch them, kind of like you're a little bird, and then release into a little lean. So inhale, scrunch. When I think I have neck tension, a lot of times for me it's my traps, right, the top of my shoulders. And then oddly enough, it's the actually contracting my shoulders that helps me release the tension. So contract and release. And slow it down. And let your feet just sink to the earth. Let your tailbone just gently drop. Let the crown of your head gently lift like a thread of white light is lifting you up toward the heavens, lengthening the back of your neck, releasing your shoulders. And take a slow, deep breath into your belly. And then an even longer exhale. Let's do one more breath like this. And then, as if you had the full moon in your arms, lift the moon up into the sky and back down and lift it up the other way. So kind of opening up all parts of your shoulder. So inhale up and exhale down. And maybe starting small and then starting to kind of grow how high you lift the moon, lifting your back heel. Also been amazed that when I have a headache or my neck is hurting, the more movements I do moving my shoulders actually helps. So inhale up and exhale down. Now release the moon and still have that same movement, but almost like you're a pendulum, kind of an elephant, but your trunk is kind of wacky. And then put your awareness in your upper back, right underneath, also underneath your shoulders, and just release tension and tightness, and maybe watch your hands as you kind of check in, see if that's too much for your neck, shoulders. And then little by little, let your heart come toward the earth, and then slow it down and do a forward fold, and release tension and tightness in your hamstrings. I also find that if my neck is tight, if I release tension in my back of my legs, it can really help with your lower back. And then just let your crown of your head gently come closer to the heart of the earth. And then interlace your fingers and with your thumbs, massage where your neck and head meet. And find any tight muscles, and with your thumbs, do a little kneading. There's some great acupressure points back here. There's gallbladder 20, bladder 10, all really good neck tension and headache points. And then drop one hand to the earth, right kind of below your forehead, and then wrap your other arm around your lower back. Do a gentle twist toward the arm on your lower back. And come back to center. Change so that the other hand, so your fingertips are touching. If you can, if you have that kind of flexibility. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe you'll just kind of do it without touching the ground. And do a little twist. Opening up the front of your shoulders. And maybe even your neck. So we'll switch to the other side. Doing a little twist. We'll do one more twist. And then with your hands and light fists in your lower back, come up with a straight back. And as you take a breath in, push your fists into the front of your hips, opening up your hip flexors. And then exhale, forward fold so that you're parallel to the earth. And it's always good to do a couple of hip hinges each day. So opening up the front, your hips. Now as you do an opening up the front of your hips, gently bring your elbows toward each other, opening up your chest and the front of your shoulders. And then come to center. Now drop your tailbone, release your shoulders, lift from the crown of your head, and with your gaze looking straight ahead, rotate your elbows. So one elbow goes back and one elbow comes front. This is sassy dragon, and just sink into that stretch. Embracing your inner sassy dragon, and then we'll twist. And then I probably do this every week. I get to do Qigong with about 10 to 15, 20 somethings and 20-year-olds. This is their favorite, and to look around and just see their sassy dragon, this is pure joy. So may you tap into your joy of your sassy dragon. And do another twist. And then release. Now bring your feet close together. And this one movement has been one of the most important ones for my neck tension and headaches. So bring your hands pretty low. This is from Robert Peng. Tighten your glutes, and you're going to glide your chin over one shoulder. Now rotate your shoulder so that you twist to look back. Now tightening your glutes some more, lean a little bit so that you can maybe either see your heels or kind of in that area of, and come back. So go to the other side, but with the breathing. So as you inhale, rotate your chin and your shoulder. Now pause in your breath as you tighten your glutes and lean and look. Then exhale, a long exhale as you come forward. One name is look back to eliminate all fatigue and illness. So inhale as your chin and then your shoulder. Then tighten, lean, listening to your lower back and peak. And exhale. Sometimes I might have to do this for about 10 minutes. But at the end of that 10 minutes, I feel a lot better. And probably the breathing, right? Because pausing and then a long exhale can be really helpful. So let's do one more to each side. Maybe this time I see more of my heels. Maybe you do too. And then release. And then another super go-to. I even do this while I'm driving. I sort of imagine it if I have a headache. So you're going to do 3 breaths in, or like a sip. And then you're going to do a long exhale. We're going to do the sound of the middle element. Now 3 sips in. Now for the water element. 3 sips in. And now for the wood. 3 sips in. Fire. 3 sips in. Earth. And then lastly, for the triple warmer, another fire. And then the ending of this is cross your arms. Now on 3, we're going to do a big, you're going to stick your tongue out as far as it goes, and then try to cross your eyes. All right, so 1, 2, 3. And that's the phoenix washes its feathers. Such a great movement for headaches, to help for neck tension. As we breathe in, let's scrunch our shoulders the next time. Ready? So and then here's the grand finale. Phoenix washes its feathers. So with one foot in front of the other in a staggered stance, come forward as you open up in front of your shoulders. And as you exhale, glide your hips back, lift your front toe. We'll do a little pigeon, takes flight. And then this movement, massaging the bottom of your feet, which has the beginning of the kidney meridian, bubbling springs. A lot of times massaging the bottom of your feet, right in between the balls of your toes, can help bring energy down. If you have a headache or neck and shoulder tension. So inhale, shift, open. Exhale, glide your hips back, opening up the back of your legs. Let's do one more. No, one more. And this time really squeeze your shoulder blades together and really sink, gliding your hips back. Now shift your weight so that you're in a lunge. And find a lunge that works. Make sure you see your front toe over your knee. And with one hand on one hand here by your elbow, we're going to do a push. And then another push. And this is powerful dragon. So I'm realizing maybe too many breaths and maybe a little bit hyperventilating. So let's try it. Inhale and a sinking into the front of your hips. Now take your back leg, bring it around, and we'll go sinking into a curtsy dragon. So do a little twist, your whole spine. So your right hand is right back on your tailbone. Your left hand's here by your heart. And do a little twist, pulling your shoulders back into a curtsy dragon. And then release. So we'll do all that to the other side. So first we have to figure out which is the which way. Yep, that's it. So inhale and exhale. I don't know about all of you, but when I try to remember which side is left, I just go into my body, and if my body goes, oh, I remember this, then I know, oh, I did that side. So inhale, shift, squeezing the back of your shoulders together, and exhale down, and exhale. As the pigeon takes flight, squeezing your shoulders together. Now gliding your hips back, lifting your palms up toward the heavens. Let's do two more. Now, adjusting your stance to a lunge, we'll do a and adjusting your breathing so it best suits you today. When possible, having exhales longer than your inhales. And then take your back leg, cross it, find yourself into a curtsy. So now your right hand is up here on your breastbone, and your other hand is tucked on your tailbone. Now do a little twist, dropping your tailbone, releasing your shoulders, opening up releasing all the tension and tightness in your spine. And then let's shake it out. And just a little shake. Now, put your awareness at the bottom of your skull, where your neck and skull meet. Release tension and tightness there. Release tension and tightness in your shoulders. And then slow it down. And turn your awareness deep inside your body. And then bring your feet close together. Let the palms touch overhead, and we'll do a version of swimming dragon. So over to one side, and then the other. We'll just kind of open up our spine, getting ready. Dragons have very long, very supple spines. So getting into your dragon spine. And then you're gonna slice across. Now slice down over toward the right as you look behind you. Now circle all the way around and then slice and slice. Now time you're going to slice down to the left. You're going to look behind you. Now with your palms together, you're going to have your hands go one way, which is really your dragon head, and your dragon tail, which is your tailbone, goes the other. So then you swim, exploring the bottom of the sea, and then little by little, making your way up with your long, supple dragon back, making your way up, and then stretching, touching the sky, and release. Put your awareness all along your spine. And just notice. Let's do that again. So reach up. Let your fingertips kind of be the tip of your snout, your dragon snout. As you just enjoy the flexibility and fluidity of your dragon spine. And then do a little, here we go. And then we go slice, now slice down, and look behind you, circle all around, and now slice, and slice, now sweep down, do a little twist as you look behind you, and then now with your snout going one way, and your dragon tailbone going the other, with your thighs pressing together, twisting and turning. And little by little, coming up, coming closer to the surface. Since dragons can live deep in the sea, they also can make their way up high into the sky, where you just stretch and then release. And then standing with your feet wide, bring your palms together, close, and pull them apart an inch or two, and then bring them back together. And then with your breathing, inhale as your palms come apart, and exhale as they come closer. And keeping your awareness between your palms. And just with your intention, start to grow this lovely pearl of light. And we'll do the dragon under the waterfall. So here you've got this pearl, right? You're going to lift it up to your heart. Now show the pearl over to the folks on the right. Show, now just reach, opening up the back of your shoulders. Now bring that pearl to center. Now show the pearl over to the people. and the left. And bring that pearl in. Do that a couple times. So taking your breath in, exhale, show your pearl of light. Bring that pearl back to your heart. And now share your pearl of light over to the left. So we're going to share our pearl. Now you're going to take your left, and I'm doing your mirror image. Take your left hand and rotate over, or your left dragon claw. Now we're going to polish as your palms glide over this pearl of light. You're going to polish it. Now it's so bright. Your left palm is going to grow that pearl of light into a rainbow of light all around you. So just bask in that light. Now you're going to take your right hand and you're going to close that pearl of light. Now we're going to polish it. Now grow with your intention, grow that pearl of light. Now condense the pearl of light, right, as your left hand comes around and closes it. And so then we polish, and then grow, and then close it. I'll do one more. Pull that rainbow of light. Now take a very beautiful pearl of light. Now pull that pearl of light down and let it hover right in front of your forehead. And maybe if you have a headache, send whatever's needed. Maybe it's a cooling light. And play around with colors. Often it's thought of violet light. So try violet light, bathing your consciousness or upper dantian, and send in clarity and inspiration. Now drop that pearl right in front of your heart. Again, play around with the colors. One color to try is a green light. And that's for calm. So send a calm, trusting energy into your heart, your middle dantian. Now drop that pearl to your lower belly, our lower dantian, our vitality center. So send a warm red light of vitality into your belly. Now take that ball of light and let's inhale it up your spine to the crown of your head and exhale it down the front of the pearl, dragon place with a pearl. So inhale, imagining that ball of light coming all the way up your spine to the very top of your head, your byway point. Now glide it down your forehead, front of your face, your throat, and your chest, all the way down. So inhaling that pearl of light up and exhaling it down, moving that pearl to the pace of your breathing. The next time you inhale and shift your weight to one leg as you inhale up. Now as you exhale, shift. Now inhale, lifting up your other leg. Exhale, roll down your foot from your toe to your heel. Sinking to the earth. Now as you inhale, standing taller. Now exhale, sink and ground. Now let's try to move with effortless effort. Let's try a little more. Now with both feet grounded, inhale that pearl of light up your spine and down. One name for this is the small heavenly circle or the microcosmic orbit. Now bringing your hands to your belly, inhale that pearl of light up your spine and exhale it down the front of your face and throat and chest and all the way down to the bottom of your torso. And at the pace of your breathing, inhale the ball of light up your spine, the back of your spine, and down the front of your body. And then to close, float your backs of your hands up. And then the palms down. Inhaling as you stand taller. And exhale as your palms just stroke a waterfall at sunrise. Inviting any energy that's sort of stuck up in your head and neck and shoulders to just flow like a waterfall down into your lower belly, releasing tension and tightness in your jaw, in between your shoulder blades. Release your forehead. And soften your eyes all the way to the bottom of your eye sockets. And then shifting to one leg, we'll do stroking the waterfall at sunrise with one arm. So inhale up and exhale down. And then holding your hands overhead, bring down one more waterfall of healing light and just bathe your whole body. And bring that light to your belly and give a stir. Stirring in that chi. And then bringing your hands to your heart. Feel the warmth of your hands on your heart. And with a gentle bow, give gratitude for all that you have. And give gratitude for all that you are. And thank you.